Hey, you in there? I don't see him. Let's get him. Go away. We don't want you in our neighborhood. I think I got me an idea. Go away. What the? Oh! Oh! Looks like somebody chopped up a dead carcass in there. Ugh! Braxton!
Under the surface.
Welcome back to the Mullen Performance Audio YouTube channel. Today we are going to work on the dirt demos build. I think I'm gonna do a little different today. I think I'm going to actually do the work while I record instead of just going, hey, I did something. Look what I did. But I'm looking. Anybody need a box for a 75-inch TV? I think I'm just gonna take the cardboard out of it and use that as like to kneel down on, and the rest of it's gonna go in the trash. I am plywood poor right now, but I think I got enough plywood here to do the back wall, finish off the back wall, which is not gonna be 100% finished because I'm not just putting one layer back here. But I think I got enough to do this right here, and then maybe this, and then I can get another sheet to do the double, and then I gotta trim around this and all that stuff. So I think that's what I'm gonna do right now. I gotta find my black caulk, and we can get the back of this finished up and sealed in. That way it'll actually be an enclosure. And then I will work on, ooh, so what happens when, ooh, look at that. What happens when you leave caulk in a vehicle all winter? I didn't prep this car very good for winter time. But see how much it leaks water right there in the windshield? It's really gonna leak water here. So when I last left you guys, I had sealed in all this stuff. So we're gonna get this stuff out of here. So all these are filled in now. We'll start doing the floor. I did all these. I filled up the the B pillar, filled that up. And then we'll work on, I'm not going to do anything here. The only thing I'll probably do is this upper piece right here. And I'll drill a hole in it, and then I'll fill in with foam behind that. And then I'll start figuring out how I'm going to do the sides here. Because this is the 1983 nasty. This is what sound editing material was in 1983. Just like roof, asphalt, shingle stuff. Still sticky though. I mean, it's 40 years old and still sticky. So, yeah, and we'll figure out how to do the rest of this. The hard part's going to be sliding woofers into the back there. I've had this thought where I might drop stuff down in the box. Just do 4 for now and then block off the back part, but I really don't want to do that. And then I thought about, well, what happens if I just I thought about maybe putting these 2 woofers, subwoofers, in the box and then doing 2 inverted. I might do that. I don't know if I can get the other set right there in the enclosure without it hitting this part right here. So I don't know if I can do that. I would have to try to slide a woofer in here and drop it down in there to see if it'll fit. I don't know if it'll fit or not. Those back there I definitely have to invert because there's not enough depth for them to fit. But I need to get that back finished off, and we'll go from there. So that's where we'll start. We'll you'll see me here in a second get started on this. Maybe I'll do like a time-lapse type thing, and we'll go from there. So give me a second. Let's get started. And here we go. Okay, cut to 5 minutes later. I'm a complete idiot. That piece of wood's not wide enough. This is 44 and a half wide. That piece is 40 and a half wide. So I'm 4 inches short. Story of my life. So, yeah, I guess this means a trip to the hardware store to buy a $100 sheet of plywood. And that's going to take me probably about an hour. Because by the time I drive all the way to town, that's the problem with living kind of out of town, is that you have to make longer trips to the hardware store. So now I have to drive to town to get a piece of wood. One piece of wood. That's all I need. And yeah, this is why this stuff takes forever. So, all right, I'll let the family know. I'll go get a piece of wood, and hopefully you guys will be caught up with me in an hour. The joys of building. Urgh. Service truck problems. Everything rattles. Menards on a Saturday. During the solar eclipse weekend. So stupid. Well, here we go. Okay, so let's see here. Red oak. That's the maple. And birch. So normally what I've been using is this, the pre-finished birch panel. I know Bobby Gately says, use the good shit. Buy the good shit to do your build. Well, Bobby, this is what I got. This is the only thing that I got access to. Sorry, Bobby. This is what I'm gonna use. So, and if you hear that, some of these you can tell are a little harder, but some of these are not as dense. So this is why I chose to use the birch, the $84 birch. Which I guess I could use either one, it doesn't really matter, but this one's got a real smooth finish, so this is what I'm gonna use. Yeah. See, there's also, you gotta watch too, because this thickness right here compared to like this thickness right here. So this is technically thicker, and this is more expensive, but I guess either one doesn't really matter. I just prefer this stuff just because it's got that UV protection. You can just lightly sand it, and it's such a smooth, more of a smooth finish. So So what I'm gonna use, as soon as this dude comes back, I'm gonna get a sheet, go back home, and get started like I was going to an hour ago. All right, we're back home. We'll get this thing unloaded. We will start cutting wood. Time lapse number 2. Don't know if I'll put the first one in because it was literally like 5 minutes. Here we go again. Let's see what happens. Okay, so didn't do a very good job here, but I got it. The first part of it done, I should say. I don't know what I'm trying to say. We'll do this board first, which you can see where it's attached to the port. There. Side pieces. The idea is to put a piece up here, and then I will skin this hole with one solid piece. And that way it's at least doubled up. And then when I mount my amp rack to the back wall or whatever, I'll use steel, which will help it also. So I'll make it rigid. Maybe not as rigid as I think it should be. I don't like having like 3-piece back wall, but it's kind of how it had to be. I should have done it all in one piece, but you know, it's too late for that now. So we're just gonna work with it. The hard part's gonna be getting this top part sealed, and then cut this piece because I gotta have an angle here and an angle here. But let's keep working. Sun went behind the clouds. Hopefully it doesn't start raining on me, and we'll go from there. So let's keep going. Okay, so whew. All right guys, usually I get it in my mind about how long I want these videos to be, and then I wanted to do an extra long one for you guys, but it all depends on how my back's doing, because that's what the limiting factor is here, is my back. And my back right now is saying, hey, you're done for the day. So I'm done for the day. 2 pieces of wood, but we got the back of the enclosure. I got splinters in my fingers that hurt really, really bad, and right now I have to get out. Got all of my screws countersunk. Got this piece put in. As you can see, this is where the port is. I will double all this up. This isn't going to be single layer. You guys can see it. Let me see. I haven't really taken a look at myself, so let's see what she looks like. All right. So this is what she looks like from the inside. I got some squirt out up there, It's, you know, it happens in your older age. I'll come in here. I got the echo going on. Where did that come from? Where'd that little piece of stuff come from? What the heck? We'll get that fixed. I'll come in here, I'll lay in here and I'll caulk it all from the inside. And then I will do some painting, trimming in here, which is going to be fun. I see daylight right there, and I see some daylight over there, which means those pieces are not going to be sealed. So I will come in here, I will seal those pieces up. Not today, because I'm not laying in this box. I don't want to do that right now. But I'll get that sealed up, and then I'll double layer the back. And tell you what though, if you ever want something to never come apart, get you some of this 3M 5200 adhesive sealant. This is put it on and I never want it again type stuff, because it's gone. That's it. That's just where it's going to be for the rest of its life. So if you guys ever need to get some of that stuff, that's what I would highly recommend for putting wood together. You know, I understand, you know, everybody loves wood glue. Everybody loves PL. I got a bunch of bottles of PL in there myself I've used in this build. But if you ever want to say, you know, I don't want it to come apart no more or ever, put that stuff on it. So I am going to go through, I'm going to tape up all these because I like taping all my joints. So I'm gonna come in here, I'm gonna aluminum tape all my joints, and then I'm gonna be done for the day. So thank you to my patrons. Thank you to all my subscribers. I love you guys. I'm gonna clean my mess up, edit this video, eat some dinner, drink some Monster, hug my wife, hug my kid. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video.